Representing the North team, from Central Michigan, Eric Fisher.
Go.
From Colorado, Nick Casa.
Go.
From Connecticut, Dwayne Gratz, C.O. Moore, and Bleedy Ray Wilson.
Head down there. Keep going.
From Elon, Aaron Millette.
Go.
From Florida International, Jonathan Cyprian.
Go.
From Fresno State, Robbie Rouse and Philip Thomas.
Go.
From Harding University, Ty Powell.
Go.
From Harvard, Kyle Juszczyk.
Go.
From Hawaii, Luke Ingram.
Go.
From Illinois, Michael Buchanan and Hugh Thornton.
Go.
From Kansas State, Chris Harper.
Go.
From Kent State, Brian Winters.
Go.
From Marshall, Aaron Dobson.
Go.
From Miami of Ohio, Zach Dysert.
Go.
From Michigan, Denard Robinson.
Go.
From Missouri Southern, Brandon Williams.
Go.
From Nevada, Duke Williams.
Go.
From North Carolina, Kevin Riddick and Sylvester Williams.
Go.
From North Carolina State, Mike Glennon.
Go.
From Notre Dame, Braxton Cave.
Go.
From Oklahoma State, Quinn Sharp.
Go.
From Oregon, Kenyon Barner and Kyle Long.
Go.
From Oregon State, Jordan Poyer and Marcus Wheaton.
Go.
From Penn State, Jordan Hill.
Go.
From Purdue, Kawan Short.
Go.
From Rutgers, Steve Boharness and Kasim Green.
Go.
From San Jose State, Travis Johnson, Ryan Otten, and David Quisenberry.
Go.
From SMU, Margus Hunt.
Go.
From Syracuse, Alec Lemon, Ryan Nassib, and Justin Pugh.
Go.
From Texas, Marquise Goodwin and Alex Okafor.
Go.
From UCLA, Jonathan Franklin, Datone Jones, and Jeff Locke.
Go.
From USC, TJ McDonald.
Go.
From Utah State, Will Davis.
Go.
From Washington, Desmond Trufant.
Go.
From West Virginia, Joe Madsen.
Go.
From Western Kentucky, Jack Doyle.
Let's go south.
And from Wisconsin, Ricky Wagner.
All right, go.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the South team for today's Senior Bowl.
Okay, go.
First up, from Arkansas Pine Bluff, Teron Armstead.
Go.
From Baylor, Terrence Williams.
Go.
From Brigham Young, Ezekiel Ziggy Unsa.
Go.
From Cal, Mark Anthony and Brian Schwenke.
Go.
From Chadron State, Garrett Gilkey.
Go.
From Clemson, Dalton Freeman.
Go.
From Duke, Connor Vernon.
Okay, go.
From Florida State, Everett Dawkins, Justin Hopkins, E.J. Manuel, and Vince Williams.
Go.
From Georgia Southern, J.J. Wilcox.
All right, go.
From Houston, Philip Stewart.
All right, go.
From Louisiana Tech, Ryan Allan, Jordan Mills, and Quentin Patton.
Okay, go.
From Miami, Mike James.
Go.
From Missouri, Xavier Gooden.
Go.
From Oklahoma, Lane Johnson and Landry Jones.
And go.
From Rice, Vance McDonald.
Go.
From South Florida, Corey Grissom.
All right, go.
From Southeastern Louisiana, Robert Alford.
Go.
From Stanford, Stephon Taylor and Chase Thomas.
Go.
From Tennessee, Martin, Montori Hughes.
Go.
From Virginia, O'Day Abushi.
Go.
From Wake Forest, Tommy Bohannon.
Go.
From William and Mary, B.W. Webb.
Go.
From South Alabama, B.J. Scott.
All right, go.
From Florida, Mike Gillisley and Xavier Nixon.
Go.
From Georgia, John Jenkins, Tavares King, Bakari Rembo, Cornelius Washington, and Sean Williams.
Okay. And go.
From Kentucky, Larry Warford.
Go.
From Tennessee, Michael Rivera.
Okay. And go.
From Arkansas, Kobe Hamilton and Tyler Wilson.
Go.
From LSU, Russell Shepard and LeVar Edwards.
And go.
From Mississippi State, Josh Boyd.
Okay. Go.
From Auburn, Philip Lutzenkirchen.
Jesus. Sorry. It's a name. All right. Go. National
And
champion.
from the 2012 national champion Alabama Crimson Tide, Nico Johnson, Carson Tinker, Michael Williams, and from Foley, Alabama, Robert Lester.
All right. Now let's go coaching.
Coaching the North team for today's game, the staff from the Oakland Raiders, led by head coach Dennis Allan. And coaching the South team today, the staff from the Detroit Lions, led by head coach Jim Schwartz.